It's Monday again, and I'm down at the shed. It's early Monday morning. We're not going to be working down here really today. Mike has been down in Florida watching some drag races all week. He's driving back today, so he will not be available at all. And I've been working through the week doing software upgrades and stuff like that. So this morning I'm going to load the latest version of software and test it out. I made some major changes to how the score wheel software works to get rid of some locking up delay problems and things like that, and a couple of other fixes, including free game scoring at different point thresholds and stuff like that. Trying to fix the kicker so it kicks the ball out. I'm pointing at the table and you can't see that. So let me turn the table around and tell you about this. Okay, I'm going to leave the camera set at this angle so you can see the score wheels and the table. We have installed the metal underneath the skirt here so the ball will drain and pop out. I put a fix in my code that I'm going to be testing out this morning that should eject the ball on the first time you bring it up. The problem with my code that wasn't ejecting the ball earlier in this video was that the switches detect change. So if the ball is sitting on this switch and you bring up the machine, it sees that as the state of the switch and it's waiting for it to change before it'll say, oh, there's something happened, oh, there's a ball on the switch, let me eject it. So I put in a little routine that forces this to check and eject whether or not there's been a change or not. And I've changed a few other things. We've added the delay to the pop-up, so when they all drop down, they should pop back up again. And I think my code is about ready to load. So I'm gonna stop this, load the code, and then I'll come back and show it to you. Okay, the table is loaded and set up. The ball is down in the chute. I'm gonna add a couple of players and start playing, and we'll take a look and see how it works. So as soon as I add the player, the ball ejected like it should have. The score wheels reset. I'm adding the second player. Now I'm going to score a point, and that should keep me from adding any more players, and that seems to be working. Okay, so one of the things I wanted to test was the drop target should drop down. When all 5 drop down, I should get an extra 3,000 points up here, and then they should reset, and I should get 500 points with each drop. And that looks perfect. When these score, I should get bonuses scoring, and I do. And I can do these pretty much as fast as I want. Roll over, score double bonuses. So that all looks like it's working good. If I drop this a second time, will give me a free game if I score again. Too much noise, you can't really hear it. But one of the things that I want to check, back in the back on my laptop, I am showing what the actual score is right now. It's showing 32,980. So let me take you to the back and see what the internal computer thinks the score is, so we can see if the score wheels are keeping up. And if you can see there, 3298 is what it should be, and it's 3298. It doesn't do the 0 because that's a static wheel thing. So it looks like everything is working perfectly. Let's flip this through here and let it drop out. Okay, it's counting up the last bit of scoring. Double bonusing because I have 2 of them. and it flipped over, and it's now on the second player. Unfortunately, I can't look and see if the scores are matching right now because it'll be just showing zeros back there. But the shooter seems to work good. I'll let this drain back out, and it should. Okay, it flipped back over to player 1, and if everything is correct, we should have 6734 back there showing. 6734. So it looks like the computer is keeping up with the actuals. I don't know if you can tell, but we have, or I have cleaned up the apron there, and I'm in the process of printing out the covers to go on there, and that'll finish that up. So boy, we are really close to wrapping this up. The couple of things we haven't done yet that will need to be done is we need to get the thumper bumper so we can hear the free games, and we need to get the score wheel wired up. That's pretty much about it, and clean up this mess that we tore apart when we thought we were chasing a noise problem, which was obviously not there. So it looks like this thing is almost good to go. So I think that's going to be it for this week. I may be back down here at the shed later on today, or Mike and I might meet down here later on this week and see if we can get some of the wiring done that we haven't done yet, and clean up and maybe start wiring lights on the back box. We do still have that to do. We also still have the lights in the pop bumpers to do, and that's actually probably the very next thing we're going to start on, because I'm really anxious to see how that looks with the lights lit up in there. So there will be stuff coming. Sorry for that light flipping in and out. I have no idea why it's doing that, but that is interesting. Why do you guys think that's happening? Is it my camera, or is it something really happening in the background? I don't know. Anyway, maybe I should stand in front of the windows. No, that doesn't seem to help either. Well, anyway, you guys have a great week, and thanks for watching.